On to the fifth on the programme then. Race number 5 at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night is our feature race, the American Club Challenge Cup. It's a Class 3 contest over the 1,800 metres headed by Giant Turtle. He likes to lead. He's drawn barrier 10. Tasha Dele gets from the 14 up to the 1,800 metres. Jiang Bai Chi, 4th last time out behind Clement Legend. Joe Moreira off the inside gate. Rule V, all his wins have come at 1,800 metres plus. Crown Avenue back into Class 3. He comes here on a hat-trick. Heavenly Thoughts, Afro Chan taking £10 off his back, and Tangmere, much like Heavenly Thought, actually getting very close to a class drop there off a mark of 62. Marzook, Heavenly Thought, and Tangmere, the horses that have been up at Chung Fa even in the last month.
This, again, is a little tricky, but it was interesting. Giant Turtle over 1,400 last start was up there really battling for the lead. He couldn't hold it, but he was there. So now from 14 to 1,800, he should secure it potentially early. Heavenly Thought, Dragon Commander might be caught wide. Crown Avenue's been very close in his last 2 victories. Marzook, I think this one's a little bit easier to sort out, this speed map as opposed to race 4. It'll be good to slow with a long run down the home straight.
Tasha Dele, he's still a maiden here in Hong Kong, but he's ridden some pretty good races, or run some pretty good, not ridden them. He's run some pretty good races as well. So I said an orange horse the other day, didn't I?
You did.
Orange jacket. Tangmere's been up at Chung Fa. It's like a swan here. Really puts his head out in this piece of track work, as you can see. Does Tangmere. Just even work for him. He's getting down on the ratings as well. Just the 2 to show for this.
All right, we've got plenty of key races to have a look at, those. Starting off with Heavenly Thought and Jiang Bai Chi running 3rd and 4th here behind Clement Legend.
Alfred Chan has stuck with Heavenly Thought all season for Frankie Law. It's very close to a drop in grade. The handicap has kept him on the same mark as 62 for this performance, and fair enough. I think he's a chance. I think this race is no stronger than the one he performed in there. Clement Legend's just a revelation, isn't he, over the last season and a bit. He'll go in for me, Heavenly Thought.
Yeah, he went a good race. Jiang Bai Chi was a good run too there as well.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he's my best.
Yeah. Worth a mention. He's had his foot on the till for a while, hasn't he? Still a maiden after 18. On the all-weather here on a wet afternoon. Huang Shan finishing in 5th place here behind Rickfield. You'll enjoy this one if you're back to Rickfield.
Yeah, the 100 odd to 1. Look, it was a nice run from Huang Shan. He was wide, but to be fair, on this day, wide was a good place.
It was.
Because it was very sloppy. Anyway, the blinkers will go back on him. He's only had the 2 starts, barrier 6. I'm going to watch him this time. His first time at Happy Valley.
Yeah, I put that in because it's hard to work out whether or not to follow him. It was a horses for courses track that day, wasn't it? Some worked well on it, raced well on it. He did. Whether he backs it up is questionable.
OK. Crown Avenue, well, he's returned in great heart this season. He's won his 2 races to date, both over the 1,800 metres at Sha Tin, switches back to Happy Valley, but he's won here in the past.
I had to have a lie down after this one, 2 in a row for the Dennis Yip Yard. Dennis struggles to win 2 in a row, I think it's fair to say, and this one did.
Yeah, he won nicely too, didn't he? He's definitely in form, and he's a 6-time winner. He's the most winningest horse in this race, if there's such a word.
Yeah.
So, look, I put him in on a minor line coming back here, but, you know, the horse is in form.
Yeah, and he'll probably get up outside Giant Turtle we saw in the speed map, and that'll give him a chance to make it 3.
Yeah.
Blastoise, the runner-up, is running again on the weekend. I think he's down in trip this weekend.
Foolish Glory ran 3rd.
Exactly, yeah. Tasha Dele, now this is 1,400 metres, way too short for him.
Yeah.
But getting up in trip, the 18 should be getting towards spot on.
Yeah, getting there. Whether it's a fraction short still is questionable. If it's a sit and dash, it probably is. But, you know, Zach maybe might take the bull by the horns and do what Umberto did on Sangria, take off a bit early, try and get them rolling. But he's definitely capable. He's got form around Helene Charisma at 2,200 and, you know, True Grit as well at the end of last season. So, interesting runner.
Yeah, I'll get him in. I'll get him in again on a minor line. I think he'll run well.
OK, one more to have a look at. It's the latecomer to the party, Defining Moment, who actually ran on the weekend. This is that run behind Beauty Day. He gets in with the scratching of Jolly Jean. Yeah,
I made him the best to stay, and he came down the... Was he? No, long shot. It was the long shot, sorry.
Yeah, 7.3.
Yeah, that's
each
right.
way.
It was. Each way play. Look, he hit the line nicely enough here. He's up to 1,800 metres. I prefer him at Sha Tin. I think his better runs have been there, so I've left him out.
I have to say, watching the race, he travelled really strongly during the race, but Beauty Day was outside the lead and they were able to control the tempo up front. So he actually ran well in defeat. The quick backup's generally good for Casper. We'll see how it unfolds.
All right, had a double last week. Jiang Bai Chi, the favourite, Paul.
Yeah, and I've got him in. I think he's going to run really well. All my selections so far have been on pace-orientated races. That's my theory behind it. Now, you might think a bit mad on this one as well because I've got 33 to 1 chance on top. But Giant Turtle, I think, can lead this race. He's won off a rating of 78 before. He's drawn a little bit wide, but Aldo de Mayo rides this track really, really well. I think he can get across, and he's got the whole straight at Happy Valley to do that. And if they leave him alone, he's a very hard horse to get past. He's a 5-time winner, is Giant Turtle. So he's on top. Shanghai Chi, I liked his run last start. He's got barrier 1, Joe Moreira aboard. He'll run well, there's no question. And he is the favourite at the moment. Tassie Delic in there for third and Crown Avenue in form. But at the price, I've gone 1-4-2-9.
Is that your long shot?
No.
It's not. Goodness me, it's going to be a fill-up. I see your theory, though, definitely, because I do think he'll probably lead. I've got Shanghai Chi just getting the nice run. I thought Heavenly Thought might be closer. Crown Avenue probably sits outside Giant Turtle, and maybe, well, I don't think Vincent Ho's going to sort of, you know, pour the pressure into him, I wouldn't have thought. Tasha Delic. I'm going to banker the 4 and work around him as running in the 1, 2, 3. But I do think this is his chance to win Shanghai Chi.
Yeah, I got the same 4 numbers in actual fact, Brett, as you. I think Heavenly Thought is a great each way shout at the moment, 15 and 3.6. All right, that's the feature, the American Club Challenge Cup, race number 5, race number 6, back to Class 4 company for the 6th.